Good morning and welcome to week 10. This week 10? I believe it's week 10.
Already, man.
My gosh, where has the time gone? Welcome to week 10 of the Destination Fantasy Podcast. As we got a full slate today, we got a Germany game. We got some major news that happened throughout the week, a lot of injury reports and stuff like that. But before we get into all that, Deshaun, brother, how you doing today?
Man, I feel pretty good, man. You had a chance to sit down and watch a couple of college games yesterday. That's always a good thing, man. But we got some early morning football today, Jamar. So it's whenever you can start the football day, basically as soon as we get done with our thing, and even in like the middle of it, the game already starts. So we got football all day today, man. So I'm always excited about that. Thank you.
Man, you are not kidding, man. I love when we have start to finish football, wake up in the morning, sunrise football. And then as soon as that over, you got like less than maybe 45 minutes until the first slate of afternoon early games come on. You got the afternoon game, then you end it off with the Thursday night football game, which this game should be pretty fun to watch. So it's just a plethora of football, and it's our last international game for the year, so that's bittersweet. But yeah, nonetheless, man. I guess before we really start getting into things, there was an early question here, and shout out to Nick. Nick's been rocking with us. Nick sent this a while ago. He said, "What's going on?" I'm not even sure if Nick is even watching right now, but we're gonna address it anyway. He said, "What's going on? I got a Joku on buy and only have commit rostered waivers are thin. Theo Johnson, Jawan Johnson, Conklin are looking like the best options on waiver, and this is a half PPR."
Mm. All right, let me go ahead and pull this up real quick. Then I get a chance to do. I need to see some matchups.
So Theo Johnson, when I'm mistaken, has the the Munich game this morning against the Panthers, which
Okay.
anybody against the Panthers usually is not a bad option these days. Um, Juwan Johnson with the Saints. If I'm not mistaken, I think the Saints have the is it the Falcons? I think the Saints play the Falcons today. I'm gonna double check that, and then the Jets have the Cardinals, I believe, in Arizona.
Yeah, man. It's like who do the Bears got? New England? That's not a great matchup for tight ends, bro. It's really not.
At all.
But it's like you kind of almost got to go with the pretty much short thing. I think you kind of more so dart throwing here with all the names that he has available. Komet hasn't, he really hasn't truly showed up the last few games, Jamar. Am I right? Or
No, you're correct, and I don't know what's going on, and
Mhm.
that's more so between either the offensive coordinator or Caleb himself. But he has one target in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, and that's not very
At,
that's not
at,
very good, bro.
at all. And as you see, those two games, I mean, we lost, so three to that. I mean, he was heavily involved. So I feel like if you're trying to win, you got to get him involved. That's just what it is.
Yeah, I'm almost pressed to say like, okay, he had a couple of bad game stretch. I think before that you guys had a bye, right? And then he had a pretty good game prior to that bye. So I'm gonna say start Komet. I think he should be a little bit more involved going into like the next couple of weeks. But I think these options here, like I said, like you kind of you kind of picking the lesser of evils here with these options, considering that you already said that tight ends were thin. So I'm gonna just kind of go with the more established guy here and just still roll with Komet. So,
Yeah, I mean, in general, man, it feels like rookie quarterbacks, their two best friends is the running game and the tight end.
mm-hmm.
And for whatever reason, pretty much went against both of those in the last 2 weeks. So yeah, man, I get it. I appreciate you, Nick. So yeah, I mean, I would say I'll give the extra caveat the fact that we're at home. That makes things a little easier on that. I would think they would game plan a little bit more for a commit today, basically how the last two went and how much criticism they've been getting in the Chicago media for that in the last couple weeks. So,
yeah. The only reason why I'm only other person that I would possibly consider was Theo Johnson, given like the matchup he is playing against Carolina. You know what I mean? But it's the thing, like Komet, he has to be involved, right? Like the Bears lost the last couple of games or whatever. He wasn't involved. You would think to get the big guy involved. The matchups there scares me a little bit because the Patriots are pretty good against tight end. Like they are. Like they kind of more so hold them in check. But I'm thinking that this is one that maybe this should be a get right game for Komet. So I'm gonna be with the Bears guy over here on this one.
I appreciate the solidarity on that one. So Nick, good luck to you. We appreciate you always rocking with us, bro.
100%.
All right, just for disclaimer purposes, any questions dealing with the Germany game this morning between the Giants and the Panthers, we will try to prioritize as that is very time sensitive. All right, so Deshaun, do you want to get into the actual Germany matchup first, or you want to get into Thursday night football?
Bro, let's get into that Thursday night matchup, bro, because it was like bombs over Baghdad in that game, bro. Like, I mean, it was just deep throw after deep throw, and it was like, so you already know how things work in our Dynasty League or whatever, and so I just got like my new replacement phone, like I was telling you, so I didn't have like the Discord downloaded, so I downloaded it last night to be, right before the game. Or whatever, just so we, questions and stuff like that, just in case we need to answer them. But I'm like, man, like everybody's saying, man, if you're playing against Jamar Chase, it's curtains for him having a historic performance. And, the Cincinnati Bengals, y'all are so dumb because y'all had a chance to sign this guy for a little bit less money, and he's going out there and playing, and like he's tearing it up. Now you're gonna have to pay him. Probably now you're gonna have to pay him more than Jettas, man. You're gonna have to. But a historic performance from him, a historic performance from Joe Burrow, no interceptions thrown by Burrow, and they still lose. I think they gave up what? They came out of a 14-point deficit or something like that. And they just Lamar Jackson probably isn't in line for his his third MVP. That's just the way how it's looking. He's been playing that awesome. And this is coming from a Steelers fan. I ain't even got my drum to bang right now. But it's that game was great. It was great for football fans. It was great for fantasy purposes. All the guys that pretty much did well outside the name of like Zay Flowers that you probably would. Derrick Henry helped you out. Lamar Jackson did his thing. Jamar Chase was phenomenal. And Joe Burrow, was Joe Burrow. He's been cooking this year, basically, man. Like he's been on a tear since like those first couple of games. So yeah, great game, man.
My gosh.
That don't even look real. Look at it, man. 11 catches for 264 yards and 3 TDs. You would think that was over a 2 to 3 game span. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just that awesome, bro.
Ooh, what can I say? Us Jamar, we just put on phenomenal performances when it comes to it. But yeah, man, 55.4 fantasy points. And in our Dynasty League, that's heightened.
Magnified.
And so I think he had like over 100 points in that league, if I'm not mistaken.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, 55.4. I mean, we don't see that. We only see that maybe like once a year where a guy just goes bonkers type deal. So yeah, that happened. And like you mentioned, Burrow, he was lights out, 428 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, 33.72 fantasy points. Even Lamar Jackson. I mean, the Ravens offense look like they look stagnant for a while. Then all of a sudden they flip the switch and here come the Ravens. And he put up almost 33 fantasy points and playing a clean football game as well. So, yeah, like you said, from a football standpoint, from a fan standpoint, I mean, it was excellent, awesome. Man, definitely got my money's worth. That's probably, that's definitely a top 3 game this year that I've seen.
And I think the good thing about it was it was on a Thursday. Thursday games haven't been it. You know what I mean? Like, they haven't been in a very long time. Like, that game was fire, bro. Really, very, very, very good game. I was really pulling for the Bengals, though. You know, but it is what it is.
I get it. Unfortunately, they just been an MO this year. They just forever losing. 6 losses on the year for Cincinnati. All right. So with that being said, we have some questions that just came in. This Packers guy once again. Morning, man. Minnesota, Chicago, Philadelphia, or New York Giants, Carolina Panthers, Kansas City Chiefs for their defense. Go Packers.
And he had to throw that in at the end too. There you go.
I appreciate him. So as far as Minnesota, Chicago, Philadelphia, Giants.
So it's just all of them. I'm thinking he's just saying pick one from all the ones that he has listed.
So Minnesota sticks out like a sore thumb. Chicago does to a certain degree. Philly is not a bad option either. But Minnesota.
Yeah, Philly got Dallas and Cooper Rush.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Cooper Rush is coming in. I'm pretty sure he's kind of rusty, so that one is not that bad. Honestly, Jamal, I kind of like y'all match up the best, though. Like, I really do. Because y'all defense is far more superior than those other ones that's named there. Probably out. Kansas City they play defense well, but they don't have the personnel like you guys got, in my opinion, to be able to turn things around. But that Bears defense this week at home versus New England, I kind of like that, man.
I'm hesitant. I'm a little hesitant, and I'll tell you why.
As you should be.
I have in our main league, the 2 quarterback league. So I have the Vikings defense and the Bears defense, and I'm like leaning towards playing the Vikings defense this week. So for starters, Mac Jones is starting today.
Yep.
Instead of Trevor Lawrence. So that rings that stuck out to me as well. As far as our defense, man, we lost Andrew Billings, who's interior force on defense for the rest of the year. We pretty much lost him with a torn tricep or whatnot. Our run defense has not been great. Our secondary is still not healthy. Like, Brisker's about to miss his 5th straight week with a concussion. Like, that's very alarming. So that's why I'm a little hesitant there. I mean, other than that, everything else sounds about right for the Bears, but I'm just a little hesitant. So I'm leaning towards Minnesota, but I mean, Chicago's not a bad option. Eagles not a bad option at all. If that game wasn't on a neutral field, I wouldn't mind the Giants as a streaming option either. But the fact that it's over in Germany, I don't like. Usually with those type of things, that's a wild card. So yeah. I like Minnesota. You like my Bears. Either one of those are fine.
Yeah. Honestly, bro, like I'm looking at all the matchups against the defenses and what they are allowed. So it's Chicago, Kansas City, or Philly for me. And I mean, again, flip a coin. You know what? I've been riding with your Bears. I rode with your Bears for the last question. I'm gonna ride with them again for this question. You know what I mean? I would say, thank you. Subtle nod to like the Bears, but I really do like Kansas City, like right after that.
Fair enough. So, good luck to you, Mr. Packers guy. Well, I mean, Packers on the bye, so I mean, it ain't too bad. So, good luck to you, sir. War Ego. Hey guys, the streak is still alive, but it might come to an end because I didn't start Burrow and Andrews Thursday.
Why? Wait, why? Why? War Eagle. Yo, I know you, bro. I know you. I need to hear exactly why you wouldn't start Burrow, given that Baltimore defense, like that secondary, is Swiss cheese, bro. Like they got, like more holes than like the law allows in that secondary. So it's crazy that you wouldn't think that Burrow would cook. I just want to know the quarterback who you started over. That's all.
Yeah. Just let us know, man. But I'm glad the streak is still alive, though.
Yeah, facts.
ACL darn. Said, morning, guys. I got a question for you. Who should I play, Jared Goff or Matthew Stafford or Justin Herbert? But before we really answer that, we got a third panelist this morning.
Yo, what's up, fellas?
Yeah. What's the word, my doggy?
What's up?
What's up?
I'm glad to see you made it up this morning. How you feeling?
Pretty good.
Oh man, so we basically just started on this question. So, guy ACL Dern says, who should you start? Goff, Stafford, or Justin Herbert this week?
Stafford. I'm trying to see who Stafford. Okay, so Stafford got Miami
Monday night. Goff got the Sunday night matchup at Houston, so that should be fun to watch.
For sure.
Herbert at home against the Titans. That's interesting.
I don't like that one. I don't like that one. I think that's the one that I don't like out of the three. You know what? Probably on paper, like I would automatically assume that I'm playing Jared Goff. Probably on paper. But looking at the matchup at home against Miami, I'm probably gonna take Stafford. Yeah. I'm gonna give it a slight edge to Stafford over Goff here. And I'm not playing Justin Herbert. So yeah. I'm gonna take Stafford.
I think I'll take, like Deshaun says, Stafford over Goff. I wouldn't be mad if you play Goff, but I would go with Stafford though.
Yeah, I'm leaning the same way. We've seen the Detroit Lions recently where they put up 50, 51, 52 points in the game, and Goff had, I don't know, about 70 yards passing. So needless to say, like that offense doesn't need to rely as heavy on Goff as the Rams offense need to rely heavy on Stafford and his production.
Perfect analysis. Perfect. That is perfection, considering how good that backfield is.
Yeah. So yeah, good luck to you, sir. Evan, good morning. Evan got three different questions in a row. So just so you know, half point flex, Josh Downs or Tracy. I actually like both this week. Like both of them.
I like Downs a lot, considering the fact that there is no Michael Pittman. I think Michael Pittman been ruled out, so he isn't playing. And not only that, man, I think that's Joe Flacco's favorite target. He's been favoring Josh Downs even when Pittman is in the lineup. He's been the one that's been getting hits. But Tyrone Tracy, man, like I think we had a thing about him last week, Jamar.
We did.
It's like, I'm really starting to like this guy, man. Like he runs the football very, very hard. Very Isaiah Pacheco-ish in like the backfield on how he runs brutal. He's like a brutal runner. But it's a half point PPR. I'm gonna have to go with Downs. If it was standard, I would probably roll with your boy Tracy. But I like Tyrone Tracy Jr. a lot. But I'm gonna roll with Josh Downs on this.
I get it. And one thing I would say within all this is when you mentioned Flacco favoring Downs, I think in those games that Flacco has started, Downs has at least 9 targets in those games. So, yep, 9. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Downs as well. I think the upside's a little higher, even though, man, that's a good matchup against Carolina.
Yeah,
Downs ceiling's a little higher.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Downs as well. But last game, he had six catches, 60 yards, and the game before that, he had 4 catches at 109 and a tutty. So
Yeah.
you said there's no Pittman in there.
No Pittman.
Yeah, definitely down.
All right. His second question is Guillotine League tight end help Ingram, Hawkinson, or Pitts?
Great options.
Yeah.
So is Sunshine not playing today? Because like I was reading something last night that saying that he can possibly go on like IR. So Mac Jones will play tonight.
Yeah, Mac Jones got the about I think 3 hours ago got the official nod.
Got the official nod. Okay.
Who does Atlanta have this week?
I think New Orleans.
New Orleans. That's a pretty good matchup as well.
Especially since their best defensive player is no longer a Saint. So
do I trust Mac Jones? Because normally I would just say go ahead and play Ingram. it's Mac Jones, bro.
The fact that you asked that question is wild.
Yeah,
you trust Mac Jones.
Should I? So I'm not going to. I'm not saying that Ingram can't get his in this game because you got to favor somebody, right? Especially with BTJ. He's been banged up. He ain't 100% yet. He's not, but he is still slated to play today. And not Kyle Pitts. TJ Hawkinson is just still getting back into the swing of things or whatever. So I'm gonna have to roll with Kyle Pitts. I just kind of more so talk myself clean into Pitts today.
But for me, between Hawkinson and Pitts, I do think Hawkinson has a favorable matchup against the Jags, but I think the more safer pick is I don't know. I feel like he don't get the ball enough to me, Pitts, but I will go with Cal Pitts though.
100%.
I think he's a safer pick.
Not get the ball enough.
I'm gonna go a little contrarian here. I'm gonna actually go with Ingram. Only because I feel like game flow says they're gonna have to throw the ball. They gonna have to. It's a positive game script for Aaron Jones and the Minnesota Vikings today. So therefore, Matt gonna have to toss that ball. I'm gonna go Ingram. And then his last question is: pick 2 running backs, 1 wide receiver, 1 flex. Connor, Najee, Pollard, Devontae Adams, Debo, and Pickens.
2 running backs out of there, huh?
Titans got the Chargers. Steelers. Your Steelers got the Commanders today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, give me Connor and Najee. Give me Connor and Najee for the running backs.
That's fair, bro. So Pollard got who now? You're like that's the one that I'm looking up.
Yeah,
Chargers.
Chargers.
Yeah.
I will go with Connor and Najee. This is a tough one, but
I'm gonna have to get Debo. I'm definitely gotta get Debo in there. Matter of fact, yeah, give me Debo and Pickens. Connor, Najee, Debo, and Pickens.
I'm going Connor, Najee. I'm definitely taking Debo.
So it comes down to Adams against the
Pickens,
Cardinals
yeah.
or Pickens against the Commanders.
So I'm going to go Connor, Najee, Devontae, and Debo.
I'm going to go exactly the same as Ian. I was trying to pick my guy there. I really was. But that matchup against the Cardinals is like, it's kind of too good to ignore here.
Yeah.
Hey man, it's okay. Like you had my back with the Bears earlier. I'm gonna have your back with the Steelers right now.
No, make no mistake about it. Washington's secondary is not existent as well. my thing of you know what
Is Marshawn playing this weekend?
I'm retracting my statement. I'm taking my boys.
He might.
I know he got traded early in the weekend.
Yeah, he honestly, I don't see why not. So, Evan, good luck to you, sir. All right, we got to keep moving. We a little behind. This guy again. Cooper Kupp or the other Rams receivers from my flex or Nico Collins.
Oh, I kind of figured there had to be something there because I'm like, okay, that first part just sounds like a no-brainer.
So the others Rams. So I'm assuming Kupp, Puka, and Collins. That's what I'm assuming. He said, or the other Rams receiver.
Oh man, that's disrespectful. The other Rams receiver?
Or are you talking about Tutu Atwell?
God, I hope not.
No, out of respect, they got to be Puka.
So is between the three? That's the way?
I'm assuming so.
So just one, huh? Wow, he must be loaded that wide out.
The good thing is
Nico playing this week?
He's a game time decision. The good thing is that's a Sunday night game, and the Rams play Monday night game, so we got time. That's the good thing about this.
Okay, this how we gonna play it.
I feel like
if Nico Collins is playing, I think you almost have to start him.
Yes,
I think you almost have to start, dude.
You have to do it.
CJ Stroud. Yeah, CJ Stroud has been looking for some type of spark in his offense, and I don't think he's going to get it automatically from Nico Collins being inside the lineup, considering how poor their offensive line play has been. He ain't got time to throw the ball, basically. I watched a lot of their games. Basically, Joe Mixon has been carrying this football team offensively since Nico's been out. But that O-line, maybe they will, you know what I mean? I don't know. I just almost feel like you have to play Nico if he is healthy. But take this, pay attention to what they're gonna say. Like you mentioned, Jamar, you already gonna have time. So it's you still have to pay attention to a snap count or anything like that.
So my order is Nico if he plays. If not, I'm going Puka then Kupp. That's my order.
That's fair.
I would go with if he's playing. I'm gonna go with Nico, but if not, I will go with Coop.
Fair enough. So we all in a general consensus. If Nico's playing, that's the one you start.
Yep.
Yeah, CJ favorite target for sure.
All right, and what school did CJ go to?
The Ohio State University.
All right, Bo Murphy. Good luck to you, man. Bear down. All right, so.
Right in there.
I mean, he said go Packers earlier. I mean, it's just only fair. He said, hey, guys, I don't know what to do. I have Tyreek, and I don't know if he will play. He said, do I start Leggett or what today? I don't have anyone else on that Monday night slate. Woo!
Not gonna lie. I think I would start Leggett over Tyreek. Tyreek has been killing me this year. I know two have been hurt, but he is definitely not wide receiver one this year. Leggett, his numbers haven't been big these last couple weeks, but he has gotten in the end zone a couple times for sure.
Yeah, they are trying to find ways to be able to get him involved. I think the latest, I normally read through the injury report at night before doing the show or whatever. So what I was reading was they said he's gonna do everything in his power to play by Monday night. So again, that's something that you have to monitor. It's that time factor. So if you don't, who do you have to replace him? And then you might just be SOL. You know what I mean? So I think you're probably gonna have to play Leggett.
I mean, yeah, just to be safe. Because you definitely don't want to get burnt, especially if you don't have no backup option for a Monday night game. That's tough. But to just to give you some quote unquote warm and fuzzies here, Leggett has scored in the last 4 out of 6 games, including the last 2.
Yep.
And the last 2, I mean, Bryce has been the quarterback, so that's a little comforting. And you go against the Giants, so there you go.
Might go for 2 tutties today.
Yeah, you never know. He might try to be an international star today. So we'll see. So good luck to you on that one, Rick, Ramondre, or Addison. Look, I have Ramondre in 2 leagues. He has been very frustrating this year. But I am starting Ramondre Stevenson today in those 2 leagues against my team. That's how I feel.
Against your team, that's the reason why you're gonna take him.
Well, the fact that we can't stop the run. We let a third string running back can go to a 53-yard touchdown with like 4 seconds left in the first half last week.
No, that's enough for me, man. Ramondre Stevenson has been active over the course of the past couple of games. The thing that's not very alarming to me is he haven't had a 100-yard rushing game since week 1. Considering the fact that last week he had 10 rushes for 16 yards and 1 TD. But thank you. But at the same time, he also had 5 catches for 38 yards, which bolstered his his fantasy output to the tune of 21 fantasy points. I'm sorry. In the previous week against the Jets, 20 rushes for 48 yards, 2 TDs. So at least at the just like him being able to find pay dirt is the reason why I should probably pick him this week. So yeah.
Fact. Did you see that?
I'm gonna get Ramondre as well.
Did you see the touchdown he scored at the end of regulation last week?
Mm-hmm.
That BS. I mean, but either way, it all counts towards fantasy.
It does. Hey, I don't care how I get it as long as I got it.
Hey man, I remember back in the day, I've won plenty of weeks based off of garbage time from your Steelers between Ben Roethlisberger and Antonio Brown.
Lovely, ain't it? Lovely,
dude. Game meaningless points.
Yep.
In the actual game, and I won weeks because of that.
Hey, take it how you can get it,
man.
Ooh, pause. All right.
Oh,
2024 coaching, you gotta throw that into the wind. I'm sorry,
It's
been some weird stuff out here.
No diddy. Addison or Ramondre for you?
To be honest, I'm gonna go Addison on this. All
right, that's not a bad matchup at all against the Jags. So good luck to you, Rick. Recon said it. Also, trade question for PPR 12-man have Josh Allen, Saquon, Chase Brown, Tyreek, Zay Flowers, Laporta, Gesicki, Pickens, have Mostert, Tracy Jr. will get on the bench. Andy, give me 1 second here. I'm gonna come right back to you. I have an offer to give Zay Flowers, Chase Brown, Pickens for Amon-Ra. Is it decent? What you think? Another offer I have Chase Brown and Pickens for D-Hop and Higgins. All right. So the first one, I would not give up those 3 for Amon-Ra.
That's too much. It's too as good as Amon-Ra is, you cannot lose that. Because it's like all 3 of those guys are capable fantasy players, right? You don't want to lose 3 for a very, very good one.
Right, it's not worth it. I mean, Amon-Ra is a wide receiver 1. I look at it like that. So he's a wide receiver 1 every week. Pickens, with the play of Russell Wilson, has pretty much turned into a borderline wide receiver 1. Zay Flowers is a strong wide receiver 2. Chase Brown has turned into a strong running back 2. I mean, that's too much. That's too much. The second one, Brown, Pickens for D-Hop, Higgins. I
need to see the rest of his roster before I say that, because it's like
there it is.
Josh Allen, Saquon, Chase Brown, Tyreek, Zay Flowers, Laporta, Gesicki, Pickens, have Mostert, Tracy Jr. Leggett in the bench.
I wouldn't.
Honestly, I would stay put.
Yeah, man. Why are you scared for Recon? Like it's like I know you trying to mix things up, try to find some consistency, but it's.
I'm thinking the lack of production from Tyreek Hill probably got him a little.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
But
Maybe Tyreek.
Yeah, but I would say just stand pat because all I know is Tyreek with a healthy Tua is only gonna make Tyreek's value that much more greater. Just get that one a little bit more time. It should pay off. Pickens has been great with Russ in the lineup. Like I wouldn't move anything. And Tracy Jr. we raved about him for the last couple of weeks. So I would just stand pat, honestly. So good luck to you, Andy. Sorry. So hi guys. Is it worth putting Nico in for one of these in the PPR? London Adams pick or McLaurin?
I'm gonna say no because it's like, look, we don't know if Nico is playing though, and it's like. What time? Okay, so Nico plays when, Jamar?
The Sunday night game. That's the
Sunday night game. That's exactly. So it's you got Drake London, Devontae Adams, and GP, and Terry McLaurin been killing it. So I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, it's not worth the risk.
Yeah, not over those three. I think all three of them. Well, I would say Devontae. I think they about to get it together in New York, but not over Drake London and the run. George Pickens is having with Russ now.
No, you actually have the ability to wait and see how Collins is. You don't have to risk it. Like you have great options. Don't even risk it, man.
A plethora, man.
Yeah. So good luck to you there. So yeah, just to confirm. So yeah, that was Puka.
That's fair. That's fair. You don't want to disrespect him, man. Right on.
Understood. Drill. Thinking of starting Devin Singletary over Javonte. Also, Coker, Marcel, or with no McMillan. I don't think McMillan might play today. McMillan, the wide receiver
from Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Damn. Look, man. I don't like no Tampa Bay receivers not named K. Dotton right now. Like it's like seriously, I don't like any of those dudes. So I can't co-sign for them. They need to get Mike Evans back in a hurry before they end up losing that division to Atlanta. Is what's looking like it's about to happen.
It's curtains for that.
Yeah.
They already 2 games back and lost both games to them.
Yep. Sorry, man. I can't sign on for Sterling Shepard, bro. No, man. No, right? He's a journeyman. No.
Dude, the frustration in your voice makes it seem like I was talking about Christian Kirk.
Nah, it's just bro. It's like what you gonna do? Like you don't know what you're gonna get. Like it is literally rolling the dice, and like the dice is rigged, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like don't do it. You know?
Oh man. That first question, like what? Like Singletary, he's not even starting running back anymore, right?
No, not even, man.
Yeah, that's he only had 7 touches last game and 4 touches the previous. Like, no, there's no way you can start Devin Singletary over Javonte Williams, even though Javonte Williams in that matchup today probably not the greatest, but volume is king.
100%.
And
Ramondre Stevenson showed you that because he ain't really doing much with his touches outside of from a yards per carry perspective, but he is finding pay there.
You know, that remind me of these remind me of that's the off the tree of Melvin Gordon.
Dude, yes. It's like he'll have 20 rushes for 60 yards and a TD with 3 catches for 50 yards. And that's enough. That's enough, right? That's enough. Rushing yards per carry, basically always under 4. It seems like every game that he plays in. You know what I mean? But he finds the end zone. Go figure. You know.
Somehow, some way. But yeah, so starting Javonte. Where's it? All right, so real quick, just lastly, on this question. Pearsall, would you start that rookie wide receiver?
No.
For the Niners? Okay. All right, so Javonte Williams it is.
I like him a lot though. I think once I think once this dude like actually comes into his own, I think the opportunity for him to be great with that football team, I think is there. But it's just the timing ain't there yet.
Yeah, I mean, they got a lot of somebody gonna be on the shopping block soon.
Yeah.
With all those wide receivers they got.
Yeah, that room pretty deep.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, good luck to you on that one. Dylan. What's going on, sir? Full PPR. All right, different leagues. All right. Start, sit, running back. One running back. That is pretty ugly. Singletary, Akers, or Rodriguez.
What? Well, he did. He did put ugly in parentheses there, so he did forewarn. Yuck. Like, and it's crazy. It's like, because like, how can I take Singletary just based off of what you just said about Singletary?
Mate. Well, Brian Robinson Jr. is not playing today, so maybe Rodriguez.
I just think it's gonna be the Austin Eckler show. Like that's the thing. Is what Cam Akers? Let me see what the heck. Oh man, these warm and fuzzies are terrible, bro. Nope, don't got them. Yep, I'm gonna have to go with the lesser of evils here, Rodriguez. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, this ain't nowhere near warm and fuzzy. This is cold and prinkly, dog. This is. I'm gonna go Rodriguez on that one. My gosh. At least I know you gotta. Yeah. All right. One quarterback. This here's a little better. Baker or Kyler. I'm always stick with the Bakers, man, this year.
Yeah, I would go with Baker in this case. Kyler hasn't really been putting up too many good days statistically. I think you know about that, Jamal.
Man, and it makes me mad because he's QB8 on the season, and he doesn't even look the part.
No,
but Baker's QB3. So
yeah, and he played against the Jets today too. Man, I'm really torn, bro. Like I really am.
Alexa, play LaToya Luckett. Torn.
They got San Fran. The other one. I'm gonna take Kyler still. I don't like it at all, but I'm gonna go Kyler. I think he's gonna give you something in terms of legs today, and that is just like I'm really nitpicking it here, y'all. I really am.
Well, that brings us to our sponsor for today's show, Call of Duty Black Ops 6. So I got Baker, you got Kyler.
Mm-hmm.
Which one? All right, Ian, which one did you say?
I had Baker.
He had Baker.
All right.
Oh, shit. All
right, pick 2. Commit, Taysom Hill, Zach Ertz, Pearsall, Javonte Williams, Cortland Sutton. Man, Sutton's been awesome lately.
Yeah, he haven't been bad at all.
You know, that's predicated on good old Bo Nix.
Good old Bo Nix, your favorite quarterback right now. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with I'm gonna have to go. Man, you need to like wear a T-shirt with that guy's name on it or something, man. You really like that guy, Jamar. Jesus.
He's the anti Christian Kirk for me.
Oh man.
The disrespect, but yeah, I'm gonna take I'm gonna take Sutton too.
We gotta pick two though.
Oh, give me Sutton and Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill.
You know what? I second that nomination.
Yeah, I think we're going to Cancun with that.
Hey. All right, so then the last one here is one flex and one tight end. Pearsall, Dunze, Fergie, Hunter, Henry. Whew.
I'm gonna go with Doomsday and tight end is tough.
Dude, ain't no Dak Prescott. It's Cooper Rush. Give me Hunter Henry.
Yeah, I do. I didn't realize that he might be out for the season. That's crazy.
Thanks. Yeah, but I'm gonna still take Fergie though. I am. I think when a quarterback ain't really had that many reps, and I guess Cooper Rush is kind of like a veteran backup in the league. I guess you can say that, right? So those guys tend to lean up on like their tight ends as like their safety blanket. So I am gonna go Fergie. And for the flex, Dunze. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Dunze. Man, I just been picking all your Bears players this morning. Jamar, it's crazy.
Hey, I ain't mad at you. Come on.
I want to pick Pearsall. I think we had a couple of Pearsall questions. Like I really want to find the right one to pick him. Like seriously.
Like the problem, but I feel like the problem is Juwan Jennings is probably playing today, so that's another wrinkle into the wide receiver room or pass catching room today.
I think he better than him, bro. Like I really do. I think he is next in the pecking order, but it's just with Kittle and Ayuk and Debo there, but I just think that Pearsall should be the one to be able to step into that. He's more like a slot receiver as far as what I've been seeing anyway.
So, and Dylan, good luck to you, man. Yeah, that first one was ugly though, but definitely good luck to you. Chivalry King, what's up, man? Mahomes or Daniel Jones?
That's funny that you even have to ask this question, considering that the tears on these two guys in real life are just
totally different.
You can't even see my hands on screen, right? Like that's just know that this arm right here is Daniel Jones, and this one is Patrick Mahomes. So,
man, Mahomes actually played a clean game last week.
For a change, right? It was crazy. And for that reason, I'm going to have to pick him again this week, man. I think he's going to be okay.
Yeah, that's all I need is one game of evidence. I don't need like 2 or 3 games from Mahomes. I just need one good one. You showed me one good one, mistake-free football. Almost put up 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. At home against Denver, I mean, that's not an easy matchup. However, he has owned Denver in his career, so...
Yeah, I think I'm going with Patty as well.
Yeah, and not to say Daniel Jones can't be productive today against the Carolina Panthers, but one thing I would say, if they was actually playing stateside, maybe the question might be a little closer. But I don't.
Yeah, it's gonna have to take me a lot to pick crimes, man. I don't trust crime.
Man, lock that man up. Matter of fact, I think after the year, based on their draft position, I think that man might be locked up. They might prosecute him and draft another quarterback.
They're going to have to. Dude, their back is up against the wall. What you want to do? Waste Neighbors' talent? Can't do it. I really do think that he is a generational wide receiver. I think he can fall in the line with, the rest of those guys, the Chases, the Jeffersons, the Lambs, the whoever. I think he can be just as good as those guys. Just need the quarterback.
Absolutely. So, good luck to your Chivalry King. Like, subscribe, share, continue to rock with us. 808 the OG. Wide receivers, Devontae Smith, London, Mooney, Addison, Pickens, running backs, Barkley, Henry, Mason, my gosh. I already have Barkley and Henry in, but I need 2 wide receivers in a flex. All right, so you are automatically flexing CMC. That's the end of discussion on that one.
Yeah, you coming back to that.
Now, 2 wide receivers. London. We definitely want London Bridges on that one. Smith is a very enticing matchup. Mooney is a very enticing matchup.
Man, he's just been good. I really don't know how else to say it. Mooney has been good. Mooney has been involved. Mooney has been finding the end zone. Mooney has been getting the targets. All three of those things aligned. It's kind of hard to pick against him.
It really is, and the fact, and I feel like the biggest reason why, because London is there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Mooney as a number one wide receiver would be as productive as he is.
Oh, hell no.
But as a complimentary, he is probably one of the best complimentary wide receivers in the whole league.
Yeah, but I think last week, right, London caught a TD and then he never entered the game. I'm not sure exactly what they called the injury, whatever.
It was I think it was
a hip. Yeah.
But he's expected to play today.
Yeah, I didn't know whether it was a hip or a groin injury, so I don't know how much that's going to. I mean, I'm taking London no matter what. Like, that's going to be the first wide receiver that I'm going to take. So it's going to get fuzzy after that. So since I'm taking London, I can't take Mooney by default when you have better names up there.
I was going to say, can we? No. Is there enough in there to play both Atlanta wide receivers today against?
It is, but he got these options though. He got Pickens, Smith, and Addison. You know what I mean? All not bad options.
Devontae Smith is a very, very intriguing one.
Yep, and that's what I'm gonna go with the first two. I'm gonna say Devontae Smith and London. Sorry, GP, man. I like you a lot. You know, you my dog. You know what I'm saying? But
who is Devontae Smith matchup again?
Them boys. I think they call them boys these days. I don't know what they call it these days, but
oh no, they definitely called it girls.
America's team? You mean? Yeah.
Definitely not America's team.
What are they?
I have no identity list right now. That's just what we gonna call them.
The Jerry Jones boys at this point.
Man.
I'm going with Devontae. Definitely flexing CMC. He's back today. And you know what? I'm gonna go Pickens.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I'm glad somebody is. Thank you, man. I don't want to jinx my guy, but yeah. Bro, I gotta say this too, bro. In the dual quarterback league that we in, bro, I get both CMC and Nico Collins back this week, which is crazy because I've been doing great without him. Well, as best as could be as possible anyway. I'm 5-4 in that league, and I don't think nobody's running away with things just quite yet. It's a bunch of people that are kind of tied at the top or whatever. So yeah.
Dude, that league has been very heartbreaking for me, and it pisses me off. Because
you still right in the thick of it, Jamar. Just you gotta lose again, you in trouble. I'm gonna tell you that. So I don't know who you gotta play this week, but you lose again, you in trouble, my boy.
And dude, what makes me mad? Like, I'm 4-5. I'm last place in my division. I got the second most points in the league. That's what makes me mad.
So what is your points against, though? That's the thing. So is everybody having their best week against you?
Because that's what it sounds like.
I'm 1203 for 1173 against.
That's not terrible.
So basically, the story is like, if I'm winning, I'm blowing people out. If I'm losing, I'm barely losing. Like last week, like true. I kid you not, I lost by 1 point. And
no,
and I forgot all about, like, I had so much of a comfortable lead. I forgot all about it. The person had Travis Kelce and Kate Otten.
And they came all
the way back. And I didn't know anything about it till the person sent me, like, you know how you can send the taunts for touchdowns and stuff?
No, they did. Do people really do that?
Yeah, they do.
Like, I've never done it. Like, why? Like,
I've been getting them this year.
Are you serious, people? Wow.
Yes, and that's what made me pay attention. As soon as I got that taunt, I'm like, wait. I'm like, no, not checking. I lost by 1 point.
Are you kidding? Bro, I've never pressed that button. Wait, did they just added that this year though, right?
Yes.
Like that has to be.
It's a new feature.
Honestly, God, I have not used it.
I was so heated. Yeah, I mean, it's just part of it though.
Bro, like imagine losing by 1 point and they telling you at the same time.
Dude, that's what I got. Dog.
Oh man. Jesus.
Oh man, I was ready to flip my house upside down on that one. Robert, good morning, sir. Wan'Dale Robinson or Quentin Johnston? Ugh.
That's ugly.
So I have a super issue with Chargers wide receivers this year. It's almost to the same point to where Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills wide receivers, Evan, I don't know who to play. Week in, week out basis, it could be Lad McConkey, it could be Josh Palmer, it could be Quentin Johnston. Like I don't know. That's my bone with them. I don't know.
Sounds too much like musical chairs to me, bro.
Yeah, and Wan'Dale Robinson, like I just know that 1 week he was stellar, but I don't know how he's been really since then. I haven't even paid attention to Wan'Dale Robinson.
He hasn't been great.
What about Quentin Johnson?
He's been
hit or miss.
Musical chair. So I feel like personally for situations like this, I usually, if it's really that much of a coin flip, I usually tend to lean towards the team with the better quarterback, which is Justin Herbert. And with that,
Tennessee's defense is good, bro. Like I'm not even gonna hold you. Like that offense is terrible, but that defense is good. Good D line. Those safeties and cornerbacks aren't bad at all. But yep. I'm still going Quentin Johnston. I don't feel great about it. Honestly, I don't feel great about either one of these two dudes. But yeah, I'm gonna give like a sliver of an edge to Quentin Johnston. That dude ain't that either.
10 points to Slytherin on that one. Oh man, so yeah, good luck to you on that one. Untamed Music. This man said I had Chase,
TD.
The other Chase,
TDs.
Mark Andrews on Thursday. Should I start or sit the rest of my team?
That's funny. Wow. Well, I'm gonna say go ahead and start the rest of your team. Look, I was in one of these leagues one time to where it was like, bro, I was cooking. And I mean cooking, and like I was talking to like the other people on some like, you know, trying to get everybody hype type stuff. Like, bro, I can sit the rest of my players if you need me to. I'll rotate in my bench players and I'll be able to still win. That's how much ish I was talking at this time. But those points actually mean something, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, you can be at the end and like tiebreaker purposes and things of that nature. So I know you're doing well. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta play the rest of your team, man. Gotta play the rest of your team.
Dude, I don't know how many times though. Like in all seriousness, like as great as Thursday games can be with like some of your players and stuff, your players can go off. There's been so many times to where I have a player that went off on Thursday, and I still end up losing because whatever reason, a couple players on the other team on Sundays go crazy, and then all of a sudden, I'm sweating out here, and I take L's. So,
bro, he got Jamar Chase though, man. Like,
I get it, but who's to say that
the rest of the people won't like a goose egg or close to it?
Yeah, that or somebody else might have a crazy game that put up like maybe 40 plus points, and then all of a sudden that 55 don't look nearly as sparkly when you got a couple of goose eggs and the other team starts scoring. I'm saying I've been through it. It's not pretty.
Yeah. How many points did you account for the other night?
55.4.
Sheesh.
55.4, huh?
That's the first one in the world.
And that's just one player, you sure? But in our dynasty league, he got 135.4.
Yeah.
135.4. Like, what do you like, Justin? You my dog, but you cook, bro. Don't check the app. Don't check the app. You're done. You're toast.
Dang.
You're toast. You're toast. Because my brother had Jamar Chase, and like the rest of the team is good enough to be able to, even if they have subpar games, he still should be able to win. Basically, Justin is hoping for a bomb from Tua Tagovailoa, or that's about it, man.
Which
Everybody
is
else
possible.
Yeah, it's definitely possible.
Unless, you know, he had a couple players on his defense that go crazy. I mean, that can make up for those points quick.
I ain't seeing it, bro. I'm not seeing. Did you hear what I said? 135.4 from one player. From one player.
That is insane.
So yeah, he cooked, man, turkey. For real.
Oh boy.
Which is good for you, Jamar. Because
Yeah.
hey man, look, I'm rooting for you, dog. Like I think I think it's split, dude. Like I really think it's split to where whether you get in or you don't, you lose another game. Can't do it. Don't know who you got this week, but you kind of need to put your foot.
I got a very important matchup this week. Yeah. I got Jacob's team.
Ooh, that is very important. So I'm telling you this: you win that game, your chances of making it to the playoffs, it's pretty good. So you're battling Reap and Jake right now.
Dude, what hurt was the fact that I lost the Reap last week. I shouldn't have.
Exactly. It really did. It really did. So you're battling those two because the only reason I say that because Black Boys was in the mix too, but him ended up. I think he lost last week, and then on top of that, he's about to lose again this week, unfortunately. So. Yeah, so he might be out of the mix. So it's between one of y'all three who's gonna be able to make it. But you lose again and to Jake, you might be crushing your chances. Not to put any pressure on you or anything.
And, I mean, I understand. I mean, I gotta, dude. Like my quarterback play last week screwed me bad. It didn't matter if I started Jordan Love or Jameis Winston. I was taking the L on that one. I'm starting former Super Bowl champion Joe Flacco this week.
That's not a terrible pick.
It's not. Pratt gave me 35. I did roll the dice and start Mark Andrews. That paid off. Got me 18.
It definitely did.
I mean,
you got K. It's like Lad is like so up and down. You got David Montgomery is normally a short thing. His things is it's like Roquan Smith got 55. Like he got to it. So he had 12 tackles and a fumble recovery. So
that's the part right there. I'm still debating if I'm gonna have DJ Moore in the lineup or if I'm gonna put Sutton in. I'm still debating on that one.
You got time. Speaking of time, it's almost time for that London game. I mean, Germany game. I'm sorry.
Yeah, creeping up.
Yeah.
Sure.
Looking at Brian Dable on my iPad screen, looking all concerned for his job and stuff. I understand. So. All right, Daniel Caps. Call me crazy, but I just put Daniel Jones in for Kyler Murray because I'm down by 58. That lets me know you played against Jamar Chase.
Or Lamar Jackson, either or.
Yeah.
No, you're right. It is only Jamar Chase. Wait. Well, he could have had a
combination.
Yep, he could have had a combination.
That Burrow and Mark Andrews, somewhere around the same.
Or
regardless.
Andrews, yeah.
That's either way. I get it. I mean, I'm trying to see a path for Daniel Jones to be successful today. I mean, he plays the Panthers. I mean, that's a start. Panthers defense is trash. I mean, Daniel Jones, maybe he can, run, get a couple of rushing touchdowns. Yep, it was Lamar and Andrews. That was
I called
it. Good job on that one. I mean, I can if Daniel Jones play a mistake-free game and can score some touchdowns here, you never know. I'm
gonna say this: the red carpet is laid out for him to be successful today. If it's not a week that you're gonna pick Danny Crimes to be successful, it has to be this week. And I'm gonna tell you something: if you don't do well this week, cancel him. And I'm being serious, bro, because Neighbors should do fantastic today. We should be fantastic.
So what you're saying is he has a chance to get off on parole here. That's what you're saying.
Basically, man. And not for long. Like parole, house arrest, strict visitation, you know what I mean? That's
halfway house.
hey, something because he ain't getting off scot-free, I can tell you that.
Oh man. Untamed said 2 years ago I was in the finals and I was whooping so hard I benched T. Higgins on Monday. He ended up killing a man and the game got canceled. What a way to win. Oh, yikes. That was that DeMar Hamlin play, I'm assuming. Oh man. Yeah, that was Whew. That was something else. Daniel Cass says, I need one PPR Monty, Ramondre, or Shot White. I'm gonna always go with the sure thing. Hey, my God. Speaking of which, gentlemen, as they do the national anthem and all that stuff over there, we got to get one of these TD parlays to hit again. I'm still feeding off the one that I hit from a couple weeks ago. The last couple weeks have not been successful. This one here got to be a sure thing for the people. So that being said, I think I have one cooked up already, and I put in.
Who you got on?
Find it. Give me about less than 10 seconds here. All right. So, needless to say, one of the people is in this game right here, so we just gonna have to remove him, which is Tyrone Tracy.
Did I not? I kept him in by mistake. No. Did it start already? Did it start? He's locked. God. Oh my God.
Who you kept in?
I was supposed to. Now I'm gonna have to. Because it was. I got damn it, Nico Collins on my bench. Remember, I was just telling you inside the dual quarterback league, like I was supposed to put Nico in the flex and pull Tracy because I'm starting Devontae Smith for a fact. But and I just threw in Christian McCaffrey prior to getting on this morning. But damn it.
Hey, that happened to me last week with Stephon Diggs. I was pissed.
It was just with the question mark and I don't know. Just kick off. Yeah, but it's locked though.
Yeah,
I can't even move it. I can't even move it. Damn.
So hopefully
Tracy.
Yeah, for your team and my parlay, let's get him in the end zone. So, all right. So the rest of this parlay, it's a little interesting. So Kareem Hunt, which has been a touchdown magnet.
Yep.
I really, really love Aaron Jones today against Jacksonville.
Okay.
This one right here, it's a hit or miss. I got James Cook. Alvin Kamara. I love Alvin Kamara today against the Falcons. J.K. Dobbins against Tennessee. I really like that one.
Yeah.
Saquon Barkley in a positive game script against the Cowboys. I like that one. And Jahmyr Gibbs tonight against the Houston Texans.
Not bad.
Oh, man. So, all right. As this game is underway, I guess we can do a very quick rundown of the rest of the. My gosh, you trash. For the rest of the games, real quick, and we can be on our way. Looks like Brian Burns already getting revenge on his former team. Dude, I don't know what Bryce Young be trying to do out here, but whatever he's doing, it ain't. It's not that at all. All right. Broncos, Chiefs. Anything from that game? What you like?
I know somebody that you like from this game.
I mean, hey, I just know my boy caught a touchdown last week.
He definitely did. Definitely caught it, TD.
Did not see that coming, but I mean, so he's QB8 on the year. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm not saying anything, Jamar. I ain't saying anything. I just know that you like him.
We know he's your favorite.
Man, we love somebody. Crazy thing is like I remember, bro, like when he was in college and we were saying like, man, this dude been in college for like 17 years.
Literally.
or whatever. And you were saying like you don't think that he's gonna be it, and now you're riding the Bo Nix train, man. Like that's wow.
So I guess one thing I'm starting to, realize with evidence over the last maybe 2 to 3 years, it seemed like the quarterbacks, especially nowadays, since they don't really develop quarterbacks, they just throw them out there and hope they stick like spaghetti on the wall. Definitely the ones that's had a lot of reps in college are the ones that's, actually translating a little bit better these days.
Yeah.
I mean, Bo Nix, Brock Purdy, he had plenty of reps in college, and it was somebody else. Put my finger on that. It's not too bad, but yeah, just throwing that out there. Steelers Commanders. Anything from this one?
Yeah, a W. We need. I ain't got my drum right now. I did some rearranging in like the area, so yeah. But I'm still hashtag. Oh no, we need that, bro. Like we need that. Like the thing about it is, like GP basically scored a touchdown. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. That was a TD if I ever saw one. So if they can actually turn those 2 potential TDs that he had into actual TDs, because we weren't even really supposed to be in that game 2 weeks ago. But coming off of a bye week, I want to be able to see that Russell Wilson going out there and playing well against a quality football team, because I'm tired of it. Everybody saying, bro, let me go ahead and get this off my chest. Oh, the Steelers ain't playing nobody like you guys. I don't care, bro. It's football. Any given Sunday, you can lose to whoever come out there. So the thing that we have done is beat the team that we were supposed to beat, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can only play the team that's right in front of you. I don't care about that. I don't care about that other stuff, bro. We're 6-2 right now. We're leading a very good division. It ain't the best in the football no more, Jamar. You would know that, but it is still a very competitive division. I'm happy right now. So the rest of the stuff, I'm really not hearing it. I'm done.
Fair enough.
Hashtag Steeler Nation. Hashtag here we go.
Hearing that hashtags for years now. Vikings Jags. Anything from this one?
Man, no, man. Vikings should win. Mac Jones should look bad. I mean, it's kind of more so what you come to expect. Mac Jones going to throw a pick. Over under, Jamar, up on the interception. 1.9 for Mac Jones. Over under.
Mac and cheese, as Cam Newton will call.
Ooh. Probably over.
Mac Jones gonna have a career day. You said that.
Probably. That ain't that how it works though.
Every time.
We got a question here from Chill. What's up, guys? Start 2. We got Lad. We got BTJ. We got Jamo. We got Downs. We got Adunze.
Downs.
Give me Downs.
Was out because he's still suspended, right?
Yep.
No, he's back.
Is he back?
Yeah, he faced his 2 games. He done.
Okay. Dang. And they get Jamo back into that offense that's just looking amazing. Like, dude, is it not fair how, like, what do you do, right? No, like, I'm pretty sure that defensive coordinators have a just like, what do you say to your players? Like what? Jared, like Jamar, you mentioned it, bro. Like, this dude don't even got to pass the ball for them to be able to win. And they got weapons on weapons. Like, I don't know, man. Yeah, y'all in trouble. Y'all division in trouble, Jamar.
I don't know why I felt like he was suspended longer than that, but why?
Me too. I said the same thing, bro. I didn't even know he was acting today.
Because he's an idiot. That's why he always doing something stupid.
Man, I felt the animosity in your voice, man. Is it because he's a lion? You know what I mean? Is that the reason why?
I just don't like the fact when it just
ain't you a Dan Campbell guy though, man?
Yeah.
My gosh.
Ain't you? I'm asking, bro. Like you're a Dan Campbell guy. It's okay.
I mean, I like the guy. I mean, I fell in love with the team when it was on Hard Knocks a couple of years ago. I did. And so if they look, there's no team better than them in the NFC by far. It's just not. The road to the Super Bowl is going to go through Motor City. Like, that's wild. I've never heard that in my life. Can't even possibly think of that, but they're that good. They don't really have a weakness. The secondary, maybe, but they got a playmaker back there. And the thing is, they always up in the game, so they always applying pressure. That's the thing. In order to beat Detroit, you gotta like put your foot on their throats early in the game. You have to. You cannot get down early. You cannot.
Scary. That's a scary football team.
It is. So I guess to actually answer this guy's question, downs for sure. Man, I want to play BTJ, but
I'm still playing them. Like anytime you got to play, like not in this question,
yeah.
But it's like automatically because he's just that good. It's just Mac Jones, bro.
I mean, so apparently he went to high school in Jacksonville. So I mean, I'm just thinking about the little intangibles here. He finally got a chance to play again. Maybe he's gonna make the most of his opportunity. As opportunities are very thin for him going forward.
Trying to find a silver lining, Jamar.
I'm trying. I mean, Jacksonville at home, generally Jacksonville plays better at home, even though their record says different, but they genuinely play in general.
23-yard pass to Xavier Legette. Moving the ball.
So yeah, do the Chargers path catchers. Doomsday dude. I think our offensive line is gonna be without both our starting tackles this week. It's about to be bad. BTJ and Downs, and I'll call it a day on that.
Bob, okay with that?
Yeah.
So,
good luck to you, chill.
Dude, my iPad is so far behind. I just saw the completion look good on that one. All right, where was we at next? Falcons Saints. About this, I like both running backs in this game.
As you should.
Both of them.
Bijan's been turning it up lately. He is starting to be what they drafted him to be, and you can tell that they have been cutting the production of Tyler Algier, although he is a good running back. And I think he can actually start up on a couple of teams up in this league. It's just that, having two good running backs is a good problem to have. Ask Detroit. It just works in their favor. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Like you said, both running backs should be very, very good in this football game.
Hey, chill. You're welcome, sir. But also, I'm tripping today. I usually send this link out already, but join the Discord. People, join the Discord. We answer questions throughout the week. Here's the link. Even though we're here for an hour or two on Sunday mornings, but the conversation continues throughout the week, throughout the day. It's a community of people, like-minded people. It's we have a good time. So join the Discord. There's the link. And also like, subscribe, share, and continue to rock with us in general.
X-Man got four fantasy points so far. That's pretty good.
Doing his thing. Taysom Hill is without Chris Olave, which I believe that man might not play another snap this year.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, Chuba Hubbard, 26-yard rush. The Carolina Panthers are on the 6-yard line. Shout out to Chuba for being able to get that contract. Yeah. Shout out for him being able to get that contract, knowing that they drafted Jordan Brooks there. They was like, yo, we seen enough from this dude. Like, he has been good over the course of the past couple of years. And I'm happy that they actually gave him, a deal there.
in totality, I don't understand what the Carolina Panthers are doing as an organization.
I don't
Well,
think
I
they
mean,
know what they're doing.
They're an enigma, Jamar. That's exactly what they are.
Whatever negative adjective you want to give them, by all means, because
I mean, I tried to put it as possible as as positive as possible. An
Dude,
enigma. It could have been worse.
I understand, but it's like you signed Miles Sanders not too long ago. You gave him money.
For what reason, I don't know.
You drafted Brooks here, who has yet to play a snap. Apparently, he's gonna play after the bye now. You gave Chuba the money, which I understand. At least you actually wait and see it before you gave some money instead of just giving some money for a product you don't even know how it's gonna produce. But it's just like, dude, I don't know what they're doing, but that's Ian's favorite team. So.
Yeah, they're a little embarrassing. I wouldn't even say little. They're very embarrassing.
Yeah, speak the truth.
Man, do y'all know that that's that man's real name? Like, why would his parents name him Chuba? Like, I don't understand. I thought it was like a nickname, like this whole time.
So it's not a nickname?
No, it's not. That is on that man's birth certificate.
Somebody said this game that's playing right now is the battle for Travis Hunter.
The Travis Hunter Bowl.
Yeah,
dude. I mean, there's
that's
five
insane, bro.
Bryce Young TD to Sanders 5 yards.
I mean, it's like 5 or 6 teams with the same record of 2-7. That's the worst record in the league. So I mean, there's some legitimacy to that.
Dang, Travis Hunter Bowl. That's what's up.
Okay, and I just looked at that TD. Okay, Bryce Young did not look bad in maneuvering in the pocket to throw that ball. And I like their helmets. They got different helmets today. I like them.
They got the black ones on today?
Yeah, it's
matte black
though. Like I don't think I've ever seen these black helmets before. They're nice. That's the nicest thing I can say about the Panthers. I like your helmets.
Dang, Brian Burns already got a sack, Jamar. Not good for you, my brother.
Dude, I saw it when it happened. I didn't know what Bryce Young was doing. He almost got KO'd for real.
Yeah, I just be checking the hot sheets, man, trying to check the temperature in the room. That's all. Like, man, look, I'm pulling for you, dog. Like, I really am. So hopefully you'll be able to get this thing done. We'll see.
Yeah, my players need to come play today. That's what needs to happen.
100%.
49ers, Buccaneers.
Nothing is really to be said about this game. Like, the players that's going to play is going to play, and they're going to do their thing. You got the George Kittles. George Kittle should be fantastic today. I mean, everybody's eyeing the CMC return, obviously. So, hopefully he looks the part and, feels the part, and hopefully he doesn't get injured again, because I know a lot of guys like me picked him number 1 overall in the league. But in that same league, I am 5-4. I was able to weather the storm with losing him and Nico Collins to IR for multiple weeks. You know what I mean? So I feel like I'm back in the thick of things, and I should be able to take the number 1 seed back. I've had it for quite a couple of weeks, even with losing those 2. I'm looking to get it back, bro. Seriously. But yeah, I think all eyes should be up on CMC in this football game.
I feel you. All eyes can be on him. I just need Cade Otton to continue to do Cade Otton-like things.
He should. It should. The opportunity is going to be there. We just mentioned who's the other 2 dudes? Journeyman Shepherd and what's the other guy named McMillan? Oh man, Cade Otton should be just fine.
Not the Lord is my shepherd, dog.
Listen, man, that man been about everywhere. In a minute, I swear I forgot he was still in the league, bro. Seriously, like I ain't even gonna hold you.
I mean, he's been around as long as, because he was on the team when Odell was there. That's how he's been around with the Giants. That should tell you something. Bills, Colts.
Bills Colts. Yeah, you know what? This game is okay, like on paper and for fantasy purposes. And I kind of want to see this game in person. You know what I mean? Just one of those things. Not to mention that I got a bunch of players up on Buffalo's team as far as fantasy football. Just to be able to see, like Josh Allen has played well this year, y'all. Like he really hasn't turned the ball over as much. Like they're becoming a run first football team. They're trying to limit how much Josh Allen throws, so I guess you won't have to turn it over as much. Like you mentioned, Jamar, like that wide receiver thing. Like, what is to make of that? What is to make of Buffalo's pass catches there? Dalton Kincaid hasn't been what we expected. I get the signing of Amari Cooper. That but he's missed a game. He's caught a TD in like the other. So it's just trying to find a pecking order there is what I want to say. And in that backfield, it's almost sounding like it's a changing of the guard, man. Because Ray Davis is all right. That dude can ball. That dude can ball. So having him and Dalvin Cook's little brother is a great problem to have. So yeah,
it is. I think for today's purposes, as far as pass catchers, Coleman is out. I don't think Amari will play. So with that, you can probably safely feel comfortable, playing Shakir and Dalton Kincaid a little bit more if both of those out. Coleman's out for sure, but
okay. So let me ask you this, and normally I don't do this, and especially live. I'm gonna ask you a question, a personal fantasy question from my own team. I'm gonna ask both of you guys. You here, right? Y'all are my dogs. So yeah. So I'm in a little bit of a pickle. Let me go ahead and pull it up real quick.
All right.
Because like normally I just do this stuff myself and live with the consequences, so I don't have to blame y'all in the back of my mind. Like, man, I knew I shouldn't have listened to Ian, bro. But yeah, yeah, man. So I got hold on. So I have no Alan Lazard, he's on IR. No Jordan Reed, he's on a bye. No Kenneth Walker, he's on a bye. No Christian Watson, he's on a bye. And no Nick Chubb bye. So, okay, here's the thing. I have to play either DeAndre Hopkins by default against Denver or Dalton Kincaid. It's between those two. Who would you play and why? As of right now, I still got D-Hop in against Denver. But, the reason why I asked is because you had kind of, got my, like that light bulb at the top of my head that come on in like the cartoons when you having, a pretty good idea. I got that up, above my head right now about Dalton Kincaid and about those other two pass catchers being out, and he should be able to be productive in today's football game. So, yeah. So what y'all think, man? Kincaid against Indiana defense that is basically non-existent. Sorry, Walter. Sorry, man. Yeah, but yeah, man, it's just I don't know, Jamar.
I would go with him.
Seriously, you would go with Kincaid over?
Yeah.
Keep in mind though that this is a league in which long TDs and long passes actually account for something. So you always have to put that in the back of your mind. Like guys like Tyreek Hill and still Kincaid. Okay, Jamal, what say you?
No, I'm just saying. Guys like Kincaid, he probably gonna score. Within that red area, not necessarily on a long touchdown.
But you still taking Kincaid though?
Yeah, just because what you said, no Coleman, no Clue.
And I do, and Josh Allen is my starting quarterback too. So that might be another reason to play him. So okay,
I think I would go with Kincaid.
I see your dilemma though. I do.
Yeah.
Even now, because it makes it a little bit more intriguing. So DeAndre Hopkins, they don't necessarily just line him up on the outside all the time, right? I think they move him around a little bit.
They move him around, yeah. And coming off of a catch, 9 target, 86 yard, and 2 TD game, 28.6 fantasy points last week. They finally got him involved. That was another week that he had to be able to get, comfortable in Andy Reid's offense there. So it's, that's why I was thinking okay, maybe they can, be able to do something there. So I don't know. I'm kind of in like a dilemma there.
Real quick, Ryan, give me 30 seconds. We'll get to your question. So the thing is, the only what's sticking out to me is PS2. Is PS2 gonna be on this guy like the whole game type deal? Because here's my thing. Like Hopkins, like what we saw last week was probably what we wanted to see for like a long time. An actual, number one guy in the Kansas City offense that can flourish. And with, the way Travis Kelce has been playing, I mean, they are pretty much a good complement for each other type deal. But 100%. If PS2 is going to be on that guy, that makes it very tough. That makes it very tough. Not saying he still can't get his, it just makes it tough. But what I will say is, I don't know if Cooper is 100% playing or not. I don't know yet. But I would say I would feel more comfortable playing Kincaid if Cooper's not in there.
And what time is that game?
That's the noon game for the Colts and Bills.
Damn, man.
But hey, you'll get your answer here in about an hour and a half, though.
Yeah. I guess I'll wait on it. Like right now, I'm gonna keep Kincaid in. I'm gonna go ahead and swap Kincaid in there right now, only because I like. I don't know, man. Yeah. Let's go ahead and answer this one real quick. Yeah.
All right, so Ryan, sorry about that. Good morning. All right, pick one, please. Collins, McLaurin, or BTJ. Concerned about limited snaps for Collins and Thomas, but also concerned about the tough matchup versus, matchup 4, McLaurin. So the thing is, the fact that Collins plays a Sunday night football game, that's what makes this very
tough. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's still technically a game time decision, but I would feel like you are not activating the guy if you don't plan on playing him. That's how I feel about that, personally. That being said, I mean, if this was an equal playing field, they all played the game at the same time, I'm picking Collins all day and night.
But, for sure. Yeah, McLaurin, look, man, one thing that we are able to do well, Jamar, and that is that secondary has been turning up for us. So McLaurin's going to have a tough night. Not saying that he can't be productive.
Yeah.
But it's like we going to make it hard for him. We gonna definitely make it hard for him. That pass rush is coming for Jaden Daniels. We're going to try to fill in those holes inside the pause. We're going to try to, be able to rattle him. And Mike Tomlin's his record against rookie quarterbacks is pretty damn good. So it ain't gonna be easy for McLaurin today. He is, bro. Look, this dude is smart. He knows it, man. If Joey Porter Jr. can kind of just stop being so handsy at times, because he kind of likes to tend to grab and things. He likes to over grab or whatever. But yeah. So if he can just calm that down, I think he can be one of the best cover corners in the league or whatever. He still got a little bit of a tackling issue, but as far as coverage is concerned, I think he can be one of the better ones. So it ain't gonna be easy for McLaurin today, but I think that they're gonna move him around. But he said he is up to the challenge and being moved around today. I like that dude's confidence. So.
Boy, this is tough.
It is obviously McLaurin is the safe pick.
I guess by default,
get out of
see if Trevor Lawrence was playing, I would take BTJ.
Go with BTJ, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. I mean, I'm gonna still take McLaurin too, just based off of the injuries from these two guys. And by injuries, I mean Mac Jones plays like an injured quarterback anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it's I don't know. Look, man, that dude is awful, bro. He's awful. I've been saying it since I've been saying it since he came out of college.
Agreed.
Bro. Like seriously.
Agreed.
You about to take Nico, ain't you?
Yeah. I'm feeling the gambling man in myself is starting to show up this morning. That means I'm starting to get my parlays together. Because I mean, Nico plays, Nico gonna show out. Nico it's gonna be like when we found out about Puka when he all of a sudden was active to play, and starting him was like, man, I needed that. And
no. I'm not. So that game is what, the Sunday night game, right? And then you got McLaurin. That's the noon game, correct? So it's like
you're rolling the dice. It's a dice roll. But I'm just going back to the logic here. You're not going to activate the man if you don't plan on playing him. That's how I'm thinking. Yeah. So I mean, I say if you don't hear anything by the time like 11:50, bro, and I'm talking about Central Standard Time or whatever. 10 minutes prior to the game, like maybe you might hear something about Nico, like, okay, this guy is really going to try to play. Like I just need a little bit more reassurance there because he got some good options. And I just don't want to see the man get burned. That's all. Hey man, I'm pretty much, remember the Kermit meme with the hood on and stuff? Yeah. I'm pretty much Kermit right now with the hood on. Okay. You play Nico. Oh man, but I get it. I mean, if you want to go safe with McLaurin, I understand. Ryan, if you want to, roll the dice, get some points here. I'm Nico today. But we all in agreement that BTJ should be put here on the back burner here in comparison to like the other two names that are up there. Correct.
Yeah, just because of Mac.
And I have to start BTJ in a Destination Fantasy League today. I don't want to. But... No, I do. I got to start them in like the Sleeper League today as well for lack of better. Maybe I don't actually. Who are you going to play over? Right now, I have Marvin Harrison Jr. and Cortland Sutton on my bench. We'll play Cortland Sutton then. And that's crazy. I'm not telling you to play Marvin Harrison Jr., but it's like that connection, bro. It ain't been there. I'm sorry. Not like it should be. I don't know what Buddy is on, and that's another thing that makes me mad about Black Ops Man. Like, what are you doing? Throw that man the ball. Like, treat him like Daniel Jones is treating Malik Neighbors. Like, what are we doing here? Yeah, Daniel Jones is 1 for 5 for 3 yards to start the game. Man, he's balling right now.
No.
Well, looks like he ain't getting off on parole. They want to lock him right back up. Mm-hmm. They're going to dismiss that man's case. Oh, boy. Yeah, I think I'm... All right, really quick so I can finish this up. Patriots, Bears. Yay.
What you say on this one? I don't have the warm and fuzzies on this.
Yeah, look, man, this has to be a get right game for you Bears, right? But at the same time, dude, y'all offensive line, Jamar, it's terrible. I'm seeing just Caleb just out there running around for his life, man.
Like is terrible.
He's scrambled more than eggs, bro. Like it's crazy.
Dang. At least have some Pam spray before he gets stuck out there. Dang.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Look, I know y'all had such high hopes for this year. In the year, It ain't over with yet, right? So it's one of those things to where even if you just go back and look and say that, hey, at least we are here right now. You guys' record ain't bad. You haven't been playing terrible. It's just you already mentioned like 2 of your offensive line starters are out in this game, correct?
I believe so. I believe that's when the injury report comes around. I believe both tackles are going to be out. I think. I will say both defenses are streaming options here today.
For sure. It's just going to be one of those dirty, mucky games, man. I feel like it's going to be low scoring. It's going to be hard hitting. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to be one of those trenches. One of those games in the trenches.
If they could just scheme the ball, like if he can just get the ball out of his hands quick.
Yeah.
Easier said than done. I'm not saying that
if he can, the game, like this game would not be close. But
it shouldn't be. It should not be. But he needs time to throw the football, which he hasn't had to.
For real. Like the Bears the spread is -6 right now. I don't even trust that. That's a trap. But needless to say, like I hope they find him sometime so DJ Moore can be involved, man, because that's Cole Kmet can be involved.
That didn't look good.
Like between those two, like get them involved. And as a Bears fan, we have to win this game. We lose this game, just cancel the rest of the season because it's about to be brutal for the next 8 games afterwards. So, moving along, Titans Chargers.
Yuck.
Your boy Will Levis is back.
My boy, that ain't my boy. Mayo Man? No, bro. Ain't my boy.
That's a wild name, Mayo.
I mean, what else you gonna call him? Man, he lost his chick. Man, his chick was cold too, man. Like that's crazy.
I remember her from the draft.
Yeah, man, she cold.
Oh, dang, he lost her.
Oh yeah. They not together no more. She loved him. From him sliding in the draft is what I heard.
Oh,
that's what I ain't the rumor mill or anything, but that's that's messed up though.
That's you know what, Will, that's actually good for you, dog. You didn't. That's not the type of woman you want in your life anyway. Dang. Pollard and Dobbins are probably the more intriguing ones in that matchup. Other than that matchup can kick rocks. Eagles, Cowboys, or whatever we call them these days. I don't even know what their identity is.
America's team, Jamar, yay.
Oh, they're just that's it.
He ain't going with that, dog.
That's it.
He said, quit calling him that.
Yo, I don't even know how that came about, bro. Like, that's wild to me. You would automatically assume the Patriots, right? Just because of the colors and the patriotism and things of that nature. But
hey, one thing that Jerry Jones knows how to do, he knows how to make money. That's one thing he knows how to do. So that branding is everything. So he took advantage of that at the time. Eagles should have a field day here. I'm a CD Lamb owner in one league, and I hope it could be somewhat productive during the Cooper Rush era. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, what you're looking for from CD here is about 12 to 15 fantasy points. That's all you're hoping for. I think he'll be able to give you that.
I hope, especially against the Eagles. I hope.
Mm-hmm. But it's still Cooper Rush, though. It's like an unknown. He can have a pretty good game. He can have a bad game. Like it's kind of really.
Yeah, I guess it's better than Trey Lance or Ben. What's his name? Ben DiNucci.
Is he still there? No way. Oh, okay. Nah. I was about to say,
dude, I saw him on somebody's team. I don't know if it was preseason or the XFL. It was somebody. I saw him out there. Like, oh, you still throwing the football, huh?
Ben DiNucci, huh?
Yeah, dude. We used to say he used to sound like a soup off the Olive Garden menu.
I can see that. Yeah. Hey, waitress, let me get that Ben DiNucci. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh man. Jets, Cardinals. Like, please, Kyler Murray, just throw that man Marvin Harrison Jr. the ball. Matter of fact, what school did Marvin Harrison Jr. go to?
The Ohio State University.
Like, why? Like, and that's arguably wide receiver you. Like, why are we not giving that man the ball?
I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe you need to get on COD with Burrow or something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe
that's how they can do the report, right? Yeah.
Just play a couple of team death matches, and a couple of zombies, throw in a Warzone match every now and then, As much as they study the playbook, maybe they might do something. I don't know. I really do like both running backs in this game, though. Breece Hall, love. James Conner, love. No, those are the two that I really like in this matchup. All right, two more here. Lions, Texans. Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I want to watch this game, Jamar. The return of Nico Collins. Hopefully he does play. Just trying to see how that, is going to, up things for Houston. Joe Mixon's been fantastic. He has arguably been a top 3 running back in fantasy since he has come back. And yeah, man, that's just that's kind of more so what I want to see out of this one. Detroit going to Detroit. They're going to be Detroit. They're going to go out and ball. They're going to go out and do their thing. They're going to make it tough upon, whoever they're playing that week, whether it be the dude is so he's ballsy, man. Seriously. The head coach is he don't shrink at all. He rises up to the occasion, every single time, whether it be a tough decision to take a 2-point conversion or, whether it being just a weird trick play, he ain't afraid to try some things out there.
At all. Dude, when they played the Cowboys this year, and when they got back at them for that BS call last year, they rolled out. They went probably the last page of the playbook and just started doing any and everything against them. It was amazing to see. But yeah, man, I can't wait to watch this game tonight. It seemed like it's gonna take forever to get here, but when it gets here, I'll be ready for it. All right, last game Monday: Dolphins, Rams.
We want to, monitor the Tyreek Hill situation, right? Tyreek Hill was drafted very, very high up in, fantasy leagues, rightfully so. We want to see if he can just help. Miami, I really don't know what to say about him, though. They're still in it as far as division-wise and things of that nature. Barely, but they still there. So it's I don't know, man. I want to see them be able to get going. Where's Jalen Waddle, bro? He has been non-existent. You can't play him. And the crazy thing to say, Jalen Waddle has been droppable in 18 leagues. Seriously.
Yeah.
He's been droppable.
I'm contemplating dropping. I got Waddle in 2 leagues. And I've been contemplating dropping this man for a while. For several weeks now. I've been contemplating. But it hasn't been there. I think he found the end zone for the first time last week. But I feel
definitely been non-existent.
That man's been stuck in Antarctica with the rest of the penguins, dog. It hasn't been a good look for him this year. It has not. So yeah, needless to say, yeah, some got to give there. And this is a good matchup for him to do so. It's just can Tua get him the ball? Can that offense actually look like the offense we've seen from last year? All the way around, not just bits and pieces, but all of it. I mean, this could be a nice scoring game. It could be if they can hold up their side of the fence. Because I firmly believe the Rams gonna do their thing. So, jeez, y'all suck. Okay, all right. All right, and that's it for the slate. Is there anything else you all want to mention before we get out of here?
Yeah, man. I do want to mention that Tyrone Tracy Jr. has 0 fantasy points, and I left him in my thing by mistake, and I should have just pulled him for Collins like I was telling you guys earlier. So if that comes back to bite me in the butt, I'm gonna be a very, very upset person coming on here next week, man. And that's what I'm gonna lead. That's what I'm gonna lead the show with. So I gotta win this week, bro.
And they missed the field.
Yep, missed the field goal. Yep.
Yeah,
man,
that's bad enough, y'all.
Giants for you.
Bro, that's bad enough. Y'all embarrass yourselves in the mirror. Y'all can't go over there to Tourney and embarrass yourselves over there too. Now the whole world knows y'all suck.
I mean, bad play travels everywhere. You're just bad. You're just bad.
You ain't lying about that.
He's not, man. Hey, man. So, I mean, winning cures all. I mean, if let's just say Tracy gives you a goose egg due to the lack of production out the what's it called offense here. But you still end up winning your matchup. I mean, I don't think you come on as much of a rant as you think you make, right?
No.
Them boys bad, bro. Like, I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. Like, they are terrible.
Yeah, this is. Jeez. Man, if you got the number one pick, are you taking Karen Ward? Or are you taking Travis Hunter? Are you taking Sanders? Are you taking Ewers?
It depends, though. It depends on like what my team is. But I think if teams are smart, they would be able to take a dual threat. Just pick a guy, and you can put him anywhere. If you want him to play DB, have at it. If you want him to play wide receiver, have at that too. You know what I mean? I just think that his talent, it's really unmatched, bro. To be able to play like the whole game up on both sides of the football, like who does that? You know what I'm saying? Like the dude is like uber talented, and he has great mitts too, man. Like the dude can really catch. He ain't out there playing wide receiver. He is a legit wide receiver and a DB dropped into one. So I mean, I would rather have a guy like that, and I'm just being honest.
Yeah, I think in that situation, depending on the situation, like whatever team goes one, like if you need a quarterback, it's gonna be really hard to pass on Travis. Very hard to pass on Travis.
Yep.
I'm gonna just call you Ski Lord. Yo. I am not going to try to.
Skibberiz Lord.
I guess as we wait for his oh, never mind. We got one here from Foxborough. You caught us before we got out of here, Foxborough. 10-man, full PPR. Should I start Stafford or Mahomes? And for flex, should I go London or Hopkins? So
in the flex, you definitely going London over Hopkins for sure. And I'm going Stafford still, even though I'm starting to feel the coming out party for honestly the league's best quarterback still. I mean, you still kind of got to say it, even though he hasn't been exactly that as far as fantasy. The guy still is undefeated, but Super Bowls under his belt. He's pretty much done it all up under the sun in his very, very early age, and he's still got a while to go. If he were to retire right now, he would be a shoe-in for Canton. So but even with all that being said, I'm still taking Stafford. It's crazy. Sorry.
No, I'm with you. I'm so glad we actually had enough sense to, that earlier question, Mahomes or Daniel Jones. That was because boy, oh boy. I'm with you. I'm the same. I got Stafford and London for sure on this one. Just because you got more of a capable quarterback in Stafford right now. Mahomes had the best game of the season last week. Can he do it again? If he can do it again, by all means, going forward, you got your boy back. So good luck to you, man. As soon as we start to get out of here, well, they coming in. Morning, fellas.
What the Sigma? Oh, no doubt, Fox, bro. Hey, we got you, bro. Appreciate you.
This one right here. Can y'all wish my little brother a happy birthday?
His name is Gabe.
No, we cannot wish your little brother a happy birthday, bro. Not with that combination, man. This is a very, very kid-friendly show. I know what you're trying to do there, but thank you anyway. Shout out to your little brother Gabe, though. I'll say that. What up, Gabe?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nathan. Morning, sir. Need as much upside as possible since I played Jamar Chase. I'm assuming he played against Jamar Chase. Start 2. Mixon, Jones, Mixon. Okay. I'm assuming that's a typo. Who's actually the third person? But right now, so far
it's Mixon and
Jones.
Right. Because you can't play Joe Mixon stunt double. You know what I mean? So yeah. You gonna play Mixon in regard. Oh,
McCaffrey.
I'm going Mixon and McCaffrey. So I know he on your parlay, Jamar. I get it. Just be mindful here. Look up what Mixon has done since he has returned back.
I know.
Like he, whether it be receiving,
yeah, I'm gonna shine on this one.
He's been good, bro.
Okay, all right. McCaffrey and Mixon. I know.
I'm not saying that Aaron Jones can't get his, bro, and I do believe that he will, but it's hard.
I'll say this much: if Nico's playing, it makes Mixon's job that much more easier. That's
100%.
So I'm with you there. Wave check.
You really want me to? Nah, I'm just playing. Nah, I grew my hair. So. My hair is growing now. I used to do the wave thing back in the day. So. Nah.
Oh man. All right, so I would say, people that's jumping in late, if you haven't already, join the Discord. Please join the Discord, because we're gonna be out of here in the less than 5 minutes. We're gonna be out of here. We're gonna watch the rest of this bad football game. We're gonna get ready for our parlays, which we didn't really do on screen, but we're gonna get one.
We'll throw it in the Discord for sure.
Yep, and that's the reason why to join the Discord. We're gonna throw the parlay in the Discord. We need it. I feel like this week, just based on matchups and stuff, I feel like this one's a little bit more attainable, in my opinion. I like a lot of these matchups today. Well, yeah, man. So going back to the draft question stuff. If you I almost said Oakland. If you're the Las Vegas Raiders, what are you doing? If you had a no one pick, what are you doing?
It's hard to pass on Travis, but they need
a QB
quarterback.
Yeah,
they need a Q. So if I'm the Raiders, need a franchise quarterback. I'm gonna go Cam Ward or whoever's the favorite. I'm pretty sure that Shador is the favorite out of the two for the Raiders. It seems like. So it would be Shador or Cam Ward for me. It's hard not to take Travis though, man. If they're the number one pick.
Miles Sanders is being carted off the field with a paired leg injury.
Oh man.
After struggling to be able to put any weight on it. I'm sorry.
That's not good.
I definitely don't ever wish injuries on it.
Wow. Any team, not even the Baltimore Ravens for me, bro. Hopefully all those guys.
We don't do that, but geez, that's just insult to injury for that team. Dude, my iPad is so far behind. Giants forever doing stupid stuff.
I mean, that's their organization in a nutshell, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, like, did y'all watch the Hard Knocks of them in the off season? I'm like, no wonder why y'all dysfunctional. Like,
no way. Why the heck would I want to watch that? I want to watch paint dry.
And it's not going to change no time soon either.
Nope. They just need to blow up everything on that team. You got neighbors. It looks like you got a decent running back in Tracy Jr. Kind of more so start there, man. Like, they got a good D line, and I don't know how many times we have said this. They got the best defense in that division by default, which is kind of crazy to think. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I just don't know with that team, man. It seemed like that should be like an expansion team or something like that. Like how when like the Texans came on the scene with David Carr, Derek Carr's older brother rather. Yeah, man, it feels like that. It feels like they're not one of the historic franchises in the league like the Steelers. You know what I mean? So it's just I don't know, bro.
They got two of them boys. It's just.
I mean, yeah, man, that's been a long time ago. It's been a long time ago, and they built that off the backs of a great defense.
They did, and then also they beat the greatest quarterback ever twice. Yeah. That's what makes it that much more, I guess, impressive. But outside of that, got nothing else to hang your hat on.
Yeah, he would have had 2 more Super Bowls if it wasn't for them, man. That's crazy to think.
Dude, like, yo, Nemesis, yo, Achilles heel with Eli Manning. Ew. But all right, people. I guess before we get out of here, Mr. Reed, where can they find us?
You can basically, you can basically find us anywhere where podcasts will be found. You guys look, it's there. You see the ticker down there. Apple, Amazon, iHeart, Radio. You look, me and my boys are there. So basically, we're streaming live right now up on Facebook, YouTube, and as well as Twitch, man. So shout out to everybody on Twitch. You guys be getting to it. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Keep the questions rolling in. It's been great, and we appreciate each and every one of you.
Good job on that. So, all right. So for Mr. Ian Jones, for Mr. Reed, for Wake Up Mr. West, who out there getting to the money. Jamar, this is conclusion of Week 10's podcast. Week 11, we'll be back same time next week. Good luck to everybody out there in their matchups. If you somehow win and you played against Jamar Chase, we're gonna have the hashtag Survive Jamar Chase.
Surviving Jamar Chase.
We're gonna have that going. But yeah, until next week, people, peace, blessings, and bear down.